Hey guys, make sure to stay until the end. If you make one common mistake, you may end up spending thousands of dollars on tools, parts and diagnostics that you may actually not even need. Hey guys, welcome back to Auto Repair guys. Thank you guys for watching and subscribing to the channel. Today will be super helpful video 20V having a BMW X3 X4 that generation here from year 2010 to year 2018. If you have a problem where your BMW overheats, stay with us, we'll explain what can cause that. It could be super simple fix. We'll explain what we see quite often here at the garage, what you need to check, where you can buy cheap parts, tools, at a good price, quick shipping, that way do not waste money and time. All that guys will be covered absolutely free for your convenience. Please make sure to stay until the end. So, before we start guys, let us tell you a little bit about us. Every single car we get here at the garage, we try to make at least 200 to 300 free repair videos. We take them completely apart, we show you how to fix engines, transmissions, engine codes, fuses, bodywork, a little bit of everything. Why we guys do that? Because our mission in the shop is to save you as much money as we can. All we need in return, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, that way we can keep making these absolutely free videos for you. And guys, if you need to buy any parts, tools at a good price, quick shipping, that way do not waste money and time, we're going to put links in the description of the video below for your convenience. Check it out, that way do not waste your money guys. Also, we will have more than 14,000 free repair videos on our YouTube channels. Check them out guys, we'll have videos that can save you thousands of dollars in future repairs as well. So let's start on it now. So guys, this BMW has many hidden fuse boxes that most people do not know that they even exist. You have up to 5 or 6 different fuse boxes, and for many of you, okay, some of those are special fuse boxes, kind of like this one here. If you don't know about them guys, we'll recommend to check out the video on our YouTube channel about fuse box location on BMW X3 X4. Check it out, it can save you thousands of dollars in repairs. So guys, what can cause your BMW to overheat? Multiple things guys, multiple things. But now guys, okay, you first want to check some fuses. You have a water pump fuse because you have electric water pump in that car. And where those fuses are located, they're extremely hidden. Most people know about the fuse box in the glove box and in the trunk, but if you open the hood on your BMW, and on the driver's side here, next to the windshield, that cover needs to be removed. For any of you that wants to see how to remove it, we have a video about fuse box location and diagram on BMW X3 X4. Check it out, it will teach you how to do that step by step. Under the cover you have the brake fluid reservoir and that white cover. Pull that clip. Behind it guys, you're going to find that module here. If you remove it, it looks like this one, like that. Now if something goes wrong, usually people replace it, but we'll make a video how to open it, and on the inside you have really hidden important fuses. Before we continue, let's explain quickly why it's always a good idea to test fuses and relays. So let us tell you guys why it's super important to test fuses and relays. Fuses guys sometimes are really hard to know if they're burnt or not. For instance, I'm going to pull one fuse here, okay, and sometimes you cannot clearly see if they're good, they're bad. And let's say you think you have a good fuse, you put it back in and you end up having problems again, and you spend time, money, you buy parts, diagnostics, you pay for services that you don't need guys. You practically wasted your money. So all you have to do is check your fuses, that way you don't waste money guys. So always test your fuses, even if you think it's good, always test it. It even happened to us guys, okay, and we work on cars all the time. Another thing, always test your relays. They're a little bit harder to test, but if you want to see guys how to test fuse relays, we will put a link in the description of the video below. But we've seen so many customers that think that they have a good fuse, they put it back in, they waste their money on parts and diagnostic that they practically guys do not need. So check out the link in the description of the video below how to test the fuse and how to test the relay as well. So guys, here if it overheats, you want to guys, okay, those are engine management fuses. Check them to make sure. Some of them will be, one of the functions will be for the coolant temperature sensor, water pump. Most likely will be right here, but you need to double check guys. Most likely that or that one is for the water pump, the electric water pump. And check the relays as well. Now other things guys, okay, that we see quite often, you don't need to worry about serpentine belt or anything like that, because the water pump is electric water pump, so it's not driven by the belt. but you need to check your coolant level, and check coolant level only when the car is completely cold. Let it sit overnight, check it next morning. If the coolant level is low, the car can overheat. Another thing, it could be problems with radiator fan. If the radiator fan does not work, if you have a bad radiator fan control module, the car can really overheat. We have a special video on the channel that explains why radiator fan does not work on BMW X3 X4. Another thing that you need to, guys, check, make sure you don't have leaks, coolant leaks. If you have a coolant leaks, the car will eventually overheat. If you guys, okay, check all the stuff, check your thermostat. The thermostat, guys, is one of the most common things that we see. Bad thermostat can cause the car to easily overheat. If it's stuck open, stuck closed, it can affect the engine. If you want to know what are the symptoms of bad thermostat, symptoms of thermostat stuck open or stuck closed, we'll have videos on the channel that will teach you guys everything about that as well. So you check the thermostat as well, you tested it, you replaced it, it's still overheating. Test your coolant temperature sensor. Okay, it could be bad coolant temperature sensor that caused the overheating. Another thing, if you drain the coolant to replace, let's say, water pump, thermostat, hose, radiator, anything like that, if you did not bleed the cooling system, it's very likely your BMW will overheat. You need to always bleed the cooling system, guys, otherwise you can destroy your engine. Another thing, guys, okay, that you will need to check as well, guys, okay, will be make sure you don't have mechanical problem. Sometimes overheating can be caused by bearings, rod bearings, main bearings as well can cause overheating. It could be bad head gasket. If you have coolant disappearing or white smoke coming out of the exhaust, that could be a result of a bad head gasket as well. If you want to know the symptoms of bad head gasket, we have the videos on our channels that will explain that as well. But always check coolant, thermostat, water pump, fuses, and bleed the cooling system. That may be able, guys, to solve your problem. So, guys, if you need to buy parts, tools, fuses, relays for your BMW at a good price, quick shipping, guys, we're going to put a link in the description of the video below where you can get them from, because we have very specific fuses, especially these little fuse boxes, guys. Those could be really hard to find. You can see like the one right here as well, guys, and we'll put a link in the description of the video below where you can get them at a good price, quick shipping as well. Hopefully, guys, the video will be helpful. If you have any questions, let us know. Thank you for watching and see you guys next time.